I never believed in coincidences, not after what happened that Thursday night in Chicago. At 11:47 p.m., my phone buzzed with a message from an unknown number. "Don't trust Daniel. Midnight changes everything." I stared at the screen, confused. Daniel was my business partner, my best friend since college. We'd just closed the biggest deal of our lives, a tech startup buyout that was about to make us millionaires. I assumed it was a prank, maybe spam. Still, something about the wording felt personal. Midnight was 13 minutes away. Daniel had invited me to celebrate at a rooftop bar downtown. When I arrived, he was already there, smiling too wide, tapping his glass like he'd won the lottery. The skyline glowed behind him, and the wind carried the sound of sirens far below. "Relax," he said, sliding a drink toward me. "Tonight, we made it." I lifted the glass, then paused. My phone buzzed again. "Check the contract file. Page 27. My stomach tightened. I excused myself and walked to the balcony, opening the document on my phone. Page 27. A clause I didn't remember agreeing to. Majority ownership transferred to Daniel after closing. My name reduced to a minor shareholder. The world tilted. I walked back inside, trying to keep my face neutral. "Funny thing," I said, setting the drink down untouched. "Why didn't you tell me about the ownership adjustment?" For a split second, Daniel's smile flickered. Then midnight hit. Every screen in the bar suddenly flashed breaking news. Local startup under federal investigation. Murmurs filled the room. Daniel's phone rang. He declined it. Again and again. "You knew," I whispered. He leaned closer, voice low. "Look, I had to move fast. The investigation started weeks ago. If I took majority control, the liability wouldn't fall on you." "That's not what the contract says," I replied. Outside, flashing red and blue lights reflected off the glass windows. Police cars lined the street below. Daniel exhaled, shoulders slumping. "Okay, maybe I protected myself more than you, but you would have done the same." I didn't answer. My phone buzzed one last time. "You're welcome." I turned, scanning the room. A woman in a gray coat sat alone at the corner table watching us. She raised her glass slightly, not smiling, not threatening, just observing. Daniel followed my gaze. "You know her?" "No," I said slowly, "but she knows us." The officers walked in moments later, calling Daniel's name. He looked at me, panic replacing confidence. "Tell them we built this together." I hesitated. Midnight had changed everything, just like the message promised. "I told you," I said quietly, stepping back as they approached him. "I don't believe in coincidences." As they led him away, the woman in gray disappeared into the crowd. My phone screen went dark. No number, no history, just silence, and a company that was suddenly mine to rebuild. Somewhere out there, someone had decided I deserved a warning, and I still don't know why.